Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. You guys see the title. Listen, I downloaded Peacock just to see this movie. Why? Because I have fallen in love with Reginae Carter. Like, the romance between her and Armand and them on YouTube and their videos, and I mean, I've been watching them since the beginning. I've always liked Reginae. I've always followed her on Instagram, and I've been watching Armand and Trey for years. And in them getting together, I saw the blind date that Jazz set up. I was just like, oh my gosh. And then their relationship is so beautiful. And then she came out with this movie, and it's like, I'm rooting for her. So I'm like, I had to see the movie. So I downloaded Peacock. I was like, yo, we're about to watch this. We're gonna watch this. So I watched the movie, and I'm just gonna be telling you guys what I thought of the movie. I mean, the movie starts off with a fight scene. You see Reginae boxing, or her name is Raina in the movie. You see her boxing, and she's fighting a girl, and you know, she's doing her little 1-2. The fighting scene, it could have been more realistic.
I can't control
you know
her.
when you can tell a
just
fake punch? Like, I can tell that was a fake punch. You know, I wanted to believe that you actually hit her, but I can tell that it was acting. So I don't know, camera angles should have just like worked that out a little bit better. And now here's the thing, I am very critical when it comes to like acting and like acting ability. I am so not like those B movies, those C movies, and I watch them sometimes just like, oh my gosh, these people need to go back to acting school. So I'm very critical when it comes to acting and the craft that it is, because I love acting myself. Overall, Reginae, it was good. It was good. It wasn't great. It wasn't excellent. It was good. It was alright. Plot of the movie was basically like she was fighting, and her mother was getting tired of her coming home late, not knowing where she was, and having to worry about if something was going to happen, the cops were going to call. So she sent her to live with her grandfather. I'm assuming it was summer. She's a minor, because when she went to the grandfather, she was there for a few months. There was no school happening. So she stayed with the grandfather, who we learn is terminally ill with cancer. He only had 3 months to live, and he refused treatment, but he didn't tell the family, so they didn't know. So she goes to live with him, someone she hadn't seen since she was a baby. From that point on, like literally after the first fight scene to when her mother's talking to her like, oh, I'm tired of what you're doing, and sending her to the grandfather's house, the movie really dragged. Like, woo! Like, I'm talking about for about 35 minutes of just like waiting for something to happen. It was just a lot of conversation. Now her meeting the grandfather, sitting there talking, and I kind of found myself bored of the entire script, honestly. And that's not really Reginae's fault. The script itself, just amateur dialogue. And then they had her telling jokes. Like, she had this, like, she was supposed to be like, you know, had a funny side to her, and the jokes were so bad. There was not even a setup for it. It was just like somebody who just blurted out random things, and then I was like, but that's not even funny. Sometimes it didn't even make sense. I was just like, who wrote this? But I get it, girl. You gotta make your coins. You gotta take the role. Like, I mean, she did, like I said, she did a good job. The role was actually perfect for her, because it was a boxer, and that girl works out. And she has the physique of a person who's physically fit. So she had the, you know, the broad, thick, muscular shoulders. Well, not muscular, but toned shoulders, the thick, juicy thighs. Like, she fit the profile. So the role was perfect for her. The script just wasn't it. It was boring. Reginae wasn't the biggest issue in the movie. I feel like just the cinematography of the movie was just off. Camera angles were weird. Like when they were having the sit-down dinner and you like filming from the back, it's like you're trying to do something different, but it was just off. There were times where the music just didn't match for me. Scenes weren't set up properly, like sound-wise and just scene-wise. The movie was just, like I said, amateur work. Well, I'm rooting for her. I know she will do better. Like, this is not me hating. This is just me reviewing a movie. She had several fight scenes in the movie. And like I said, all of them were just the same, where the realism of it was off. You could tell like it was like fake fighting. Felt like that's like, you know, camera angles and making the punches sound real and making it look like you actually hit the girl. I mean, the movie didn't have the biggest budget. The budget was about $120,000. So I guess there's but so much you can do on a budget like that. But like I said, I don't know what to say. Like, you know, you're trying to find a silver lining, something to say that's good. Like I said, I'm here to support. I watched it. I supported you guys. Downloaded Peacock. I gave you your coins. You know what I'm saying? The movie lacked depth. And even, it's like I say it lacked depth, even though the movie was literally about her. Her main focus was boxing. She want to fight. She want to rebel. And then taking her to her grandfather's house to teach her to, you know, learn to care for other people. And because every time she would leave the grandfather, something happened. So she became like wanting to be around him, wants to care for him, and being, I guess, less selfish is what they were making it seem like, and more concerned about others. So in the end, she got that. But like still, the movie was just like, I mean, Clifton Powell played the grandfather. He did a great job. Like, he's an excellent actor. He did a great job. The woman who played the mother, she did okay. I mean, she wasn't in much of the movie, but her character kind of annoyed me. They jumped into her mother being so upset with her and tired of everything that she's doing. But it's like, we didn't even get to see, like, all the trouble she caused. I just feel like you were just angry and yelling at her for no reason. So it was kind of like, chill out. And it almost seemed like she just didn't want to deal with her. Like, I got my degree, I'm trying to finish. And then just sent her away to the grandfather. Somebody who she didn't even want to see or she had beef with. As far as, like, reginae's acting and just the acting chops, the thing is, it was just no depth to it. It was very one tone, just talking. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing deep. Like, she did have a monologue. But even during the monologue, it was just like, it's like I hear the words, but I don't see that natural fluidity of an actress. You know what I'm saying? Somebody where I believe, like you're in there. You know when you're watching an actor and you're saying, yo, like, I can't see you. I only saw the character you're playing. Well, watching the movie is like, I felt like I was just watching reginae, watching her say words. I wasn't watching Raina. So yeah, and in the movie, she starts seeing this guy. Like, she meets this guy the first day, like, she gets there to the grandfather's house. And then they're dating like a week later. And he has this cousin who likes to rob and steal.
Cousin and roommate.
And now he wants to rob and steal her grandfather.
People, man.
Like,
and I'm definitely not about to rob my own girl.
I'm gonna do whatever I tell you to do.
It's like forced content. Like, okay, I get it. Fine. He goes to he robs the grandfather. He shoots the grandfather. Now she loses her grandfather. Now she's sad. She was loving him. She learned about her father, how similar she is to her father, and learning why her mother was never around the grandfather and what happened. Like I said, the whole storyline, you finish the movie and you're just like, okay. You, like, really just like, all right, I watched it. I supported. That's really how you feel. Like, I wanted to love it. I wanted it to be great. It was just mad regular. And, like, I made sure I watched it. I made sure I paid attention because I'm like, I'm not going to come here do a review and I don't know what I'm talking about. Here's the thing. As an actress, you're going to grow. She's going to get better. She just started. I think this is like maybe her third movie. So she got it. I've seen many of her I've seen all of her YouTube videos because I am a fan. Don't get me wrong. I am a fan. I am a supporter. I've seen all of her YouTube videos. I've seen the pranks that she does. I've seen her little acting skits. And it's good. But when you're on a big screen, there's a naturalness that needs to shift that she has to just develop a little bit better. And I believe she'll get there because she's serious about the acting. She's going to get there. The biggest issue I had was the script. It was just whack. It was really corny. The jokes are corny. Like, go watch the movie. If you think I'm wrong, go, like, download Peacock and watch the movie. So that is my opinion of this movie. Reginae, I think that you are an excellent person. You are a budding actress, and you are gonna do great things. This movie is on your resume, and that's a great thing. It was alright. It was alright. Is it something I would recommend, like, go watch that? I couldn't. I could not open my mouth to tell somebody to go watch that movie. I think that would be like, that would like discredit my opinions. Yeah, that's how I feel about the movie. If you've seen this movie, tell me in the comments below, please. How'd you feel about it with the actors? It's like, there was like 5 people in the movie, I swear. It was the Clifton, the grandfather, the mother, the boyfriend, reginae, and the cousin. That's it. It was 5 people in the movies. Like I said, you watch it to support, but we're going to grow. We're going to grow. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And like I said, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you've seen the movie, if you disagree with me, like, let's talk about it. Let's discuss. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.